Hey VC, it's TC here. I'm here with a contest entry for Chris Propfe's Musically Obsessed Nifty 650 contest. You know, being so new to the VC, I think it's so cool somebody actually could have 650 subscribers. That's awesome. I love Chris's site. I love watching his videos, and it gets some pretty interesting questions, and I thought I would participate and see what happens. So, Chris, this is for you. He had 6 questions. I'll go through them one at a time. First one, show the first and last album in your collection depending on how you organize them. Well, my albums are organized alphabetically by type, starting with male vocalist, then female vocalist, and so on and so forth in different categories. So my very first one is my first male, first one in my collection under male artists is this from way back in the 1960s. This is Browning Bryant and Patches. Browning was a teen idol star who had a rich, wonderful voice. He passed away a couple years ago. He was still very young, in his early 60s. Terrific vocals, and as you can see, very much used and played around with when I was a kid. My very last category in my record collection are my radio transcriptions, and so the last album in my list is this copy of Rick D's Weekly Top 40. Let's see, what was the date on this? January 30th, 1988 was the broadcast date. I collect all kinds of radio transcriptions. Weekly Top 40, American Top 40, Countdown America. I'd love to get my hands on a copy of Music Scene USA with Wink Martindale. If you've got any of these lying around you want to get rid of, let me know, because I will probably be in the market to pick it up from you. Okay, the second question, show an album with mostly blue in the cover. Well, I've got possibly the most blue cover in my collection, and it is solidly blue. It is Late Night Radio from the Starland Vocal Band. This is their third album, released in 1978. A lot of people don't realize Starland Vocal Band actually did more than Afternoon Delight. They did 4 albums and a Christmas album, and this was their third album. Terrific music. This is the back of it, also completely blue. Really great stuff. This has some of my favorite songs by them. A huge fan. I have all 4 of their main albums, and they're terrific. Next up, Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple? Well, I have to admit I'm not much of a fan of either one of them. They each have certain songs that I really like. I'm going to probably bring down the wrath of the hard rock VC on my head when I admit that I just can't stand Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. I just don't like that song. But I do like other songs by Led Zeppelin. I like Fool in the Rain. I like Whole Lot of Love. I like Dire Maker, Kashmir. But I don't really care for Stairway to Heaven. Deep Purple has a lot more stuff that I like, and a lot more stuff that I play, and I probably have more singles by them in my collection, although I don't have the seminal classic Smoke on the Water. But in all honesty, I think I lean toward Deep Purple more than Led Zeppelin. I like them a lot better. Fourth question, show us your speakers. Well, this is a little tough to do. Right now, this is it. With the setup I have right now, all I have is headphones. These are Cohen EZ7 Pro Bluetooth headphones with great sound. However, excuse me, it's ironic, Chris, that you mentioned your speakers on your contest starter, because just a couple of days before you mentioned them, those had been recommended to me by a friend, and I actually ordered a couple of those for my new office setup. So I'm also going to have the same exact kind that you have in your setup, and the name of it escapes me at the moment. Let me go check my list of my order list. I got a pretty good price on them too. They are the Edifer R1280T powered bookshelf speakers. I think I mean, my friend really likes them, and he lives in an apartment like us. I don't want to be too loud, so I figured those would be great for the office. And then, boom, you mentioned it on yours. I'm like, oh boy, that's really scary. So that will be my speakers when I get my full setup, but for right now, it's just my headphones. Next question. Tell me 2 albums on your want list. Well, speaking of Starline Vocal Band, I recently found out that they released a Christmas album in 1982 or 81. It was the last album they did together. I would really like to get a hold of that. I have it on my Discogs want list. I think my ultimate grail right now is the soundtrack from the movie Danger Diabolic, Ennio Morricone score. I actually saw it on CD at a convention about 20 years ago, and they wanted $180 for it. I won't be getting that anytime soon, but I love the music from that movie, and I hope one day it will be in my collection. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. Finally, show a lesser-known album by a well-known artist. I think most people know his first 2 albums. This is the 3rd album from Canadian rocker Aldo Nova. This album is Twitch. Most people know his self-titled debut album and his album Subject. This album features Rumors of You, which was the MTV hit he had off of it. I've been a big Aldo Nova fan from day one. Particularly love Victim of a Broken Heart from Twitch. But I think this is a great album, and not too many people really paid that much attention to it. He had a later album out. I think it was called Blood on the Bricks. I don't have it. That was produced by John Bon Jovi. I still need to probably pick that up. But this is a great album, and if you haven't heard it, you should definitely try it out. So that is my Nifty 650 entry for Chris. Chris, congratulations on 650 subscribers. I hope you get 650 more and beyond, because I love your channel. And I hope that everyone else enjoys these entries as much as I've enjoyed watching so many other entries. And it's just lots of fun watching what everybody has in their collection for these contests. So until next time, I'm trying to bang out some more of these today. I'm TC. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.